platforms, right? Like Instagram, whatever, that we put into all of them. So that's one thing, right? But I still don't think that's good enough, right? Because that's still very fragmented, right? It's cool because like one of the reasons why I kind of do this at the beginning of classes is like to update everybody, right? And it's not just you, it's updating other people, right?
Yeah, no, I
Um,
love that. I love that.
right.
Yeah,
But I do think we could go further than that, right? So we've actually thought about like making AI being able to do this, right? Right now, my main focus is on just getting this thing to work really well, solid website, like really,
100%. Yep,
right? That's kind of the main focus right now, and I think it will be for the next few weeks, right? But then after like when it's gone to the point where it's like now like really bug free, there's no issues, people sign up and just like love it, right? Which I think we're really starting to hit that inflection point. Because like and Gil, this is something you told me the whole time. You've been saying this for a while. Um, is people just want to trade, right? People would just want to use real money and trade. So we're
yeah,
really going down that path, right? So
yeah,
that's why this whole thing, like I don't know if you saw what I did with Maurizio earlier, or where like you can just get your indicators and just place a trade, right? That's not fully working yet, but it should be in the next week or two, right? That is already super valuable. You don't need to make a strategy. You know what I mean? Like just
yep,
link your brokerage account. We could analyze your positions. You could talk to the AI about your positions and your trades and what you're doing. You could get it to research SEC filings and whatever the heck else you want. You could do that, all that automatically, right? And then you can actually place trades directly through the AI. You don't have to make a strategy, right? So that's kind of like the path that we've been going down. And I think that's been working out pretty well, right? I think if we can kind of focus on that, then it makes everything else so much easier, right? Because now we could just say, join BotSpot, link your Schwab account. Now you have AI, right?
yeah. No, yeah, that's great. I think that's phenomenal. I yeah, that's exactly the path I'd like to see you take. That sounds great.
Yeah, so that's the whole idea here, right? And then yeah, once we have that all working, that like it's just easy. You come in, link your broker, you can start trading really quickly. Once we kind of have that whole path like really, really solid, right? Because that's literally all that, like I said, all the people signed up over the past month. We get like two or three new subscribers every week, right? And like every single one of them does the same thing. They come in, they link their Schwab account, and they try to start trading. All of them,
Mm,
every single one of them, without exception. Like literally, not a single one was different, right? And that tells you something, right? Like, I mean, if someone's using your product to do stuff, right? Let's make that work well, right?
right,
Sam Altman, the guy that runs OpenAI, he has a saying of like, and actually a lot of guys at Y Combinator, they have a saying of like, if people are using your product to do something it cannot currently do, and they're trying to hack their way around it, that should be your product.
right. That's your direction. Yeah.
Right.
And
So
solving
once,
problems. Anything you do in a business is always about solving people's problems, and that's what brings them to your website, and that's what keeps them with the success of getting the answers to the problems or creating the bots that work.
right, exactly. Yeah, so once we have that path just working like perfect, like I mean, because we had some issues, like I said, the when people connected to Schwab before, like we didn't test it very thoroughly, or like we did, but like it wasn't like it's different when you have a lot of people banging on it, right? Because like you could test it and you can make it work, but then like what someone will come out and do like the weirdest thing that like I never would have thought of, right? And you get a couple of those people like that, and then you keep going through it. It's like, for example, like after hours trading. We didn't even think about that, right? Or like there's a guy that was like canceling and trading, canceling and trading, canceling and trading. It's like this very quick sort of thing. And like it just didn't work well for that. So now we fixed all those and we're kind of going through all the like little details. So the more people that bang on it, the better. Um, and once we have all that stuff working, then now I just want to like just advertise this, right? Let's get people advertise to anyone who is a Schwab customer, come in, link your account, and now you have AI trading with Schwab.
Yeah, that should be your social media focus on a campaign of
Yeah,
advertising Schwab and the capabilities of linking their bots. So yeah,
yeah,
no,
absolutely.
I think it's perfect. I think that's a great focus.
Yeah. With any luck, Schwab will acquire us. Yeah.
I hope so. I thought we had Tradier talked into it for a while there. We certainly had a lot of attention that time you came to Florida. So I thought definitely something was going to break there. Damn it! But
I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't been pursuing it that hard because for the same reason as Schwab, I want to make sure that Tradier works really well, right? And then like once this is all working very, very well, now we can show, okay, look at this. Look at what people can do here. Look at
right,
what they're able to get, right? Then the conversation becomes something different, right?
yeah, you don't want to go off half baked and unprepared. You want to make sure everything works
Yeah.
4-0, and then you've got something to talk about. So I agree with you. I
Yeah,
agree.
exactly. Exactly. That's kind of my tact. I mean, for better or for worse, like there's people that'll tell you try to raise money earlier and that sort of thing, but like I don't know. I was trying to raise money. I spent a couple months on it, and it's just like until you really start seeing that traction, nobody cares.
Yeah.
That's just the truth of it, right? Nobody cares. But if you show them a graph up and to the right, look at how many new customers we got. Now they care, right?
Well, I pray for
So
that viral moment for BotSpot. So every night I put you in there for that viral moment that takes off like wildfire, like just burns the field in an instant, and everybody catches fire. You know,
thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I think the Schwab thing could be that,
but it
right?
has possibilities, and you're dealing with the largest broker, and it's got the biggest following. Yeah, it's the right place to be.
They're the biggest broker on earth, you know. The
Yep.
only one, the only one actually, there's one broker that has more assets under management, which is Fidelity. But Fidelity has assets under management because of 401ks, which is different, right? That's not like the space that we play in, right? So in terms of like a broker that like people like self-directed are trading, Schwab is the number one by
Yeah.
far, you
Where
know?
the traders show up. Yeah, that's where they play. Yep.
Yeah. So we make that work well. We make it so you come in, it's very easy. You link your Schwab account, super simple. Once you link your Schwab account, we can help you analyze, like use AI to analyze all of your trades, analyze all of your positions. You can search SEC filings, you can look at indicator charts and whatever by talking to the AI, and then allow it to place trades, right? And that's like instant. That'll work for you right away once you subscribe with Schwab. And then you could get into the deeper stuff, right? You can get into, okay, well, what if I want to build a strategy that's automated? What if I want to back test it? Then you can kind of go even deeper, right? But, I really just want to get that initial thing working really, really well. You come in, link Schwab, start trading. Boom. I want you to be able to start trading within 5 minutes. You know?
That's awesome. Yeah.